How's it going, guys? Jerry Genesis here. So, let's talk about the controversy, shall we? Let's get into the juicy subjects here about The Last of Us 2. And I also just wanted to talk about why I probably won't be buying this game. Now, I'm not saying that it's final, but at this point in time, the way I feel with all this SJW crap, it's just a really big turnoff. I just want to say this too, like, I never really cared that much for the girl in The Last of Us. Forgive me, I'm having a brain fart, I forgot her name, but I never cared that much for her personality. She seemed like one of those, you know, I mean, I felt sorry for her because her dad died, and I know that can fuck up a kid pretty badly, but I honestly just, as a character, like, I never cared that much for her. I'm sorry, I'm just being honest with you guys. And so, the fact that they combined her character with SJWism and, you know, being gay and stuff like that, shit that nobody wants to see, it's just a huge turnoff, and I don't think I'm going to be playing the game. But with that said, I understand that, you know, many people will still buy this game, and I hope that you enjoy it. Really, I do. I hope that you still have fun with the game. I mean, it looks, from what I've seen anyways, which is hilarious because they hardly show any gameplay in any of the videos. Sorry, I'm dealing with a new lamp here. It's like cut off half my face. It looked like Two-Face. But anyways, yeah, it's like, dude, this isn't a movie presentation. Why are you guys just mostly showing cutscenes? It's very suspect how they do that, and I for one don't enjoy seeing that shit. So, I don't think I'm gonna buy the game. You know, you guys can call me extreme or whatever if you want, but I'm sick of all this SJW pandering. And I know that's what they're doing. I don't care what anybody says. You all know damn well that's what they're doing. They're pandering, and it's just really sad and petty to see people still do this. I don't know, though. I mean, it is what it is. I just don't really have much else to say on that. You know, if you're going to have gay people in video games, that's one thing. But to presentate that as part of the E3, that's just really fucking sad, guys. I mean, really, you think that's a highlight of the game, seeing girls kiss? I've seen plenty of that on Pornhub. Okay, I don't need to see that on freaking, you know, on my video games. And I know some of you guys may be thinking, well, I want to see that in my video game. You know what? That's fine, bro. Okay, like, I'll keep it a buck. I've seen shit like that in porn before, but look, I don't want to see it in my video games, and I just don't want to see girls kissing like that in general. I just don't want to see that shit. So I hope in the future, you know, video game companies will recognize that they're gonna lose fans when they do crap like this. Anyways, that's all I gotta say about that. So, I was going to make this for another video, but I'm just going to speak on it briefly here. That's CyberPunk 2077. I'm not going to be buying that game either, but that's for a different reason. Why is it in 2019, you know, 2018, we're still getting games that are only in first-person view? Why can't I have the opportunity to change to third-person if I want to? Why is freaking everything in first-person view? You know, they did that with BioShock. They did that with Half-Life. Games that aren't just, you know, your typical war game. They make you stuck in first-person shooter, and it's retarded. And I'll admit, I was really excited about this CyberPunk game because, you know, I love punk rock music, and it was just badassing all those mohawks and shit, and, you know, futuristic style. But when I heard that it's only going to be a first-person shooter, that was a huge turnoff for me. And I really don't think I'm going to be playing that game. Unless they just make it, like, stupid good. You know what I mean? Like, unless it's just so retarded good that I have to buy it. But at this point in time, I really don't think I'm going to be buying that game either. Like, seriously, what the hell? Why couldn't you have guys done this? I mean, it really must not have been that hard on your part, you know, to dial in third person in the video game, to code it. You know, how hard could that really be? I mean, seriously, guys, this is just laziness. I don't know what else to say. You know, it's just I've not been the most positive when it came to this new E3. There really wasn't much for me. The only thing I'm really looking forward to is Devil May Cry 5. And I don't even know how necessary of a game that is. You know what I mean? I mean, they ended it pretty well on 4. But I guess one more would probably be okay. I thought it was funny seeing old Dante at the end. Why is it in every video game now they have to show old characters? I mean, really, it's just kind of sad. I don't want to see my old legends that I used to look up to all old and decrepit. I mean, seriously, like, it was hard enough seeing that in Metal Gear Solid 4. I don't want to see that in Devil May Cry. But you know what? I mean, I guess there is sort of a beauty to it. I don't know. Or whatever. Getting all deep here. But, I don't know, man. Like, really, Dante, are you going to be able to pick up that sword anymore with those old brittle bones? I mean, seriously, this is just stupid. I'm so glad, though, I just want to say this. I'm so glad on Street Fighter V they didn't make Ryu look all old and shit, you know, like Gouken or something. Because they could have done that, but instead they just gave him a beard, which I thought was kind of hilarious. That people age just by growing a beard, you know. Because he looked the same otherwise without the beard. I just thought that was kind of hilarious. But in Street Fighter 6, maybe everyone will like be in a wheelchair. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Like Cammy, they could call her like Kane Walking Cammy. You know, she'll be like all fucking wrinkly and shit. And like fucking I don't know. Ryu could be in a wheelchair doing his Hadoukens and shit. That would be hilarious, man. Someone should do like a parody video of that. That'd be pretty hilarious. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you, man. You know, listen, I'm not, like I said, I may have already said this, but if you buy games that pander like this, I don't necessarily blame you. I'm just getting to the point where I'm sick and tired of it. And honestly, I didn't even feel like spending $60 on a new game anyway, so I guess this gives me an excuse not to shell out 60 bucks, you know, for a game that I don't even know if it's going to be that great because they barely showed any gameplay. Of course, I'm sure they will show a little bit more gameplay later on down the line, but at this point in time, like I said, with Cybertron or Cyberpunk, unless it's just stupid good, unless it's just a retarded good game, I'm not buying either one, so... Anyways, guys, tell me your thoughts in the comments. Are you sick of this SJW pandering? I know I am. But anyways, guys, peace.